So today I'm going to be doing the review, just a short little overview of the Nissan Frontier 2015. This is going to be the crew cab, two-wheel drive, V6, 4-liter. So just giving you a little look on the outside. It's I mean, they haven't really done much to any of the body styles since, you know, previous years, but as you can see, you just have the plain exterior. Right here in the back we have the hitch, and we have, of course, Frontier SV. And then we actually have this little bed extension doohickey up in here. This is cool because this is the Nissan, this is the in-bed track system. So it allows you to slide things in with the certain options that they can give you. You have to buy separately. These are little tie-down points that you can untie and move around. Well, move those around the car, of course. Coming around this side, you know, same thing. Going here around the front, so you can see there. Alright, so let's take a look at all the features. These are the standard wheels that it comes with. It has this standard chrome-ish kind of lining on the back. Alright, so let's look at the key. So you're going to have, of course, the key to put in the ignition. Alright, so all you have to do is just press this button, unlock the door. Just going to get in right here. And mind you, this is a 2015 model, so all this stuff is just the standard. There's no extra package. Alright, so on here we have the lock button right here, lock and unlock, and then we have the window lock, so that any of these other windows other than the driver's window can be locked from right here. We have the automatic down here. It only goes automatically down. You have to hold it to go up, and it's the same for all of these, up and down. And then over here on the left side, we're going to have the mirror adjustments. You push this left and push this right, and you're going to be able to, well, I can't do it with the car off, but, you know, change the mirrors, of course. Let's see. This is a button that's not in use in this model. And then we have a cargo lamp. We just switch that on, and then a lamp right there in the, right there, up in there in the back, in the bed, is going to turn on there. Over here, we just have the standard, you know, left, right blinker. Brights, obviously, pull back, get the brights on. Pull these forward, get the lights. You know, standard stuff. Over here on the right, we have the windshield wipers, and then we're going to have the mist. So you got to push this way for the mist, and then this is the interval time for the windshield wipers, of course. So looking at the dashboard here, it's a pretty basic dashboard, the one they've used in previous models. Of course, all you have is your engine temperature. You have your RPMs over here. You have the oil temperature. We have the battery. Let's see. And then we have the speedometer, of course, and then the fuel gauge. So the fuel gauge will give you a little light right there underneath the E, right over there, when you run out of gas, which is pretty helpful if you're, you know, not paying attention to how much gas you have left. Okay, so right here on the steering wheel, we have the volume up and down. We have the call button. We have the hang up button. We have the mode button, which changes your different modes from FM, AM, CD, all that. This is to change the track or change the radio station. This is the cruise control over here. Cancel on and off, all that stuff. Here's the steering wheel. I have a steering wheel cover on it. This is what the steering wheel looks like underneath, right there. So that's the steering wheel. Over here, of course, we just have the standard ignition. Just stick the key in, turn it to the right. Oh, windshield wipers are on there. Turn it to right, and there you go. You get all your gauges, all your lights, and whatnot. This car has 17,000. I've put about 10,000 on there because we got it at a really good price from one of our family friends, which is really good. So let's turn this AC off. Okay, so actually I'll just show you. Over here we have the dual zone AC. Ranges from 60 degrees all the way to 90 degrees. I like to keep that on 60. You can have the AC on or off. You can change it from blowing on your face and your feet, or defrost from the feet. And then, of course, air intake from the outside or recycling from the inside of the vehicle. We have dual climate control. If you press this button over here, then you can then change this one without affecting that one. That's how dual works. And there's also automatic, depending on how, you see there, it turns it all the way up because this fits it. If it's at 60, it's going to say, oh, it's hot outside, they're trying to get cool off, so it's going to turn all the way up. There's an automatic. I don't ever use the automatic. And then up here, okay, over here on the left, we have the hazards, of course. Turn on the hazards there. And then we're going to have FM, AM, change that. Of course, this is the, I don't know how many inches this is, but this is the Nissan Smart Display. Obviously, it's a colored LCD screen. When you back up, you have a backup camera. I'll show you that in a minute. FM, AM. We have XM available on this model. We have a different. We can change it between CD, USB, and Bluetooth, and of course auxiliary, which is all in here. So right here we have a USB, which you can play through your iPod or whatever. We have an auxiliary, and we also have Bluetooth. You go into the settings right here, go to Bluetooth, and you can turn that Bluetooth on or off. While we're in the settings, we have bass, treble, fade, balance, brightness of the screen, contrast of the screen. We can change the clock. We can change if we want the clock on the screen or not. We can change the speed sensitive volume. So if you're going really fast, it'll turn your volume up. If you're going slower at like a stoplight, it'll turn the volume down. Of course, all these options here. Again, you can turn your display on and off with this display button if you don't like the display on. If you like to turn it to your FM station and then you're just going to turn your display off, you could do that as well. Here's the power button for the display. You turn that off. All it shows is the clock right there. You also have the seek buttons. There's apps available on your smartphone, like Facebook. I believe there's Pandora available on there too as well, but I don't use that often. Okay, and then we have a scan button. Pretty self-explanatory. So that's the middle stack there. Down here we're going to have the seat warmers for both the left and the right seat. We're going to have the forgot what that's called, just the swerve option. You can turn that on or off to see the automatic stabilization for your car. There it is. And then these are the backup sensors attached to the rear of the vehicle that beep when you get closer to certain things. You can turn that on or off. So that's going to cover this whole section portion here. We also have this smart smart rearview mirror, which is going to have your direction. It's going to have the temperature. It is definitely not 95 degrees, but it's just saying that for now. You can turn it on or off. Press the power button, turn it on, turn it off. And right here, I don't know if you can see that. Focus. Right there, we have the automatic dimming rear view mirror, which will automatically dim it at nighttime if there's headlights coming in your direction. Right here, we just have a regular flip down. There's no light attached there. We just have the regular lights that turn on and off, just lights, of course, and then we have your sunglass compartment, just glasses compartment. Same thing over here, no light on this one, just regular plain old mirror. Over here we have a pretty good compartment space. I just keep snacks and some stuff for work up in there. And then down here we also have the same, keep your manual, I keep other things in there. Down here we have the gear shift, we have park, reverse, neutral drive, and then 3, 2, and 1 gears. You can also press this button on the side, which is overdrive. You can turn overdrive on or off. We have a parking brake right here, of course, and then middle console. I keep changing there. A controller for the lights that I have up in here. I'll show you that. Press this button, turn the lights on. Ooh, fancy. Okay, and then I keep some other stuff down there. Okay, so we covered that. We have some removable cup holders here, which are very nice because I actually just cleaned my car today and I washed the cup holders that were in there. Of course, on the other side, all we have is we're just gonna have the adjustment for the window to go down or up, but we have a lock button and then a handle, and that's pretty much all you got over there. These mirrors over here, I did add that blind spot monitor right over there, just for safety reasons. I'll show you the change in the mirror now. I can change that left or right. Of course, very self-explanatory. Okay, let's see the back of the car now. So just opening up this car door here, going into the back. I do not suggest this for anybody older than just a toddler, because as you can see, this leather is also very comfortable. As you can see, I have barely enough legroom to sit behind this behind the driver's seat, and so on and so forth for these two seats. I do carry people pretty comfortably. Like, it's not uncomfortable, but it's just not the best room in the world, but it is comfortable. It's good enough. The seats are comfortable. The air reaches, which is really good, and there's also airbags back here. Alrighty, so I'm gonna let you hear what this puppy sounds like when you start it up. We'll just give this a listen, turn the AC off so we can hear it completely. And then the little Nissan entertainment will go. Alright, so let's pop under the hood real quick. So under the hood we have like I said, a 4-liter V6. This is the Nissan variant engine. Of course, you have all of your goodies over here. Not much I can tell you about these, but this is what it sounds like under the hood. It's actually a very, very strong sounding engine when you take it on the road. I might have a test drive segment of that later on, but so this is what it's going to sound like and look like under the hood. Alright, so this has been the overview of the Nissan Frontier. As explained, I wasn't going to go over, you know, everything about the car, but I definitely wanted to show you some of the specs and features, even though they may not be much. I just wanted to show you kind of, you know, what it was like to drive the tiny but effective car that is the Nissan Frontier. I drive this every day. This is my car. I drive it to school and back to work to back. And I truly do really like it. It's very powerful. It gets, you know, okay, good gas mileage. Let's see, it's almost brand new. It was 2015. I got it with 17,000, or sorry, I got it with 10,000 miles on it. And it's so far been, you know, the greatest thing I could ever ask for. I keep it very, very clean, as you can tell. It almost looks brand new. I like to make sure that I keep things, you know, orderly and make sure they look nice. But other than that, that was the review of the Nissan Frontier 2015 SV Crew Cab 4-liter. All right, thanks for watching.